You're driving home, music low, everything's normal. Then, flashing red and blue lights behind you, you pull over. You're calm. You've done nothing wrong. But in the next 5 minutes, your words, your tone, even your body language could decide whether you go home or to jail. The officer steps out. Slow, confident. He's already reading you. Your car, your face, your hands. When he leans in and says, "Where are you coming from tonight?" That's not small talk. That's the first move in a psychological chess game. A game you never trained for, but he has every single day in the academy. Cops are trained to make you comfortable, just long enough to make you talk. They don't care about your night, your friends, or where you're headed. They care about what slips out of your mouth when you drop your guard. One wrong sentence like, "Yeah, I had a drink earlier," can turn a casual stop into a DUI investigation. It's not conversation, it's extraction. They want admissions, not answers. So when an officer asks how your night's going, he's not curious, he's digging. In February 2023, body cam footage from Indianapolis showed exactly this. An officer started mocking a driver who'd done nothing wrong, calling for backup, escalating tension, pushing buttons until the driver snapped. That's the goal. Make you emotional so you create the probable cause they didn't have before. If you lose your cool, they win. That's why your greatest weapon isn't attitude, it's silence. You've heard it a million times. You have the right to remain silent. But here's the trap. Silence only protects you if you say you're being silent. Legally, you must declare it. "I'm invoking my right to remain silent." If you just stay quiet without saying that, the court can treat your silence as suspicious. Twisted, right? But it's legal. That's the system. So next time you're stopped and don't want to answer, say it clearly. "Officer, I'm invoking my right to remain silent." Anything else, even total silence, can be used against you. This is the first rule in the Police Trap Handbook. Never play a psychological game by their rules. They wrote those rules for you to lose. Now, the officer steps closer. You feel your pulse rise. You're not saying anything wrong, but your hands start moving. You're searching for your license, your phone, maybe trying to start a recording. That's when the real danger starts. Here's what they don't tell you. Every sudden motion you make inside that car is potential justification. Officers are trained to interpret normal movements as threats, to claim they feared for their safety. The phrase "officer safety" is the ultimate shield. Once they say it, courts give them almost unlimited power. Reach too quickly for your wallet? That's furtive movement. Turn your body too fast? That's non-compliance. And the moment those words hit a report, your version no longer matters. This is psychological manipulation hidden under law enforcement. They create tension, then wait for you to react. When you move, they label it as hostile. When you stay still, they call it suspicious. It's a no-win scenario, unless you understand the script they're playing. Announce every move before you make it, out loud, calmly, deliberately. "Officer, I'm reaching for my wallet." "Officer, I'm opening the glove box." These words aren't politeness, they're protection. Because in court, clarity is armor. When the camera's rolling, your calm voice becomes your shield. Let them look paranoid. Let them overreact. You? Stay deliberate, stay predictable. Next, the officer leans in and says the most dangerous line in American policing. "You don't mind if I take a quick look inside, do you?" That's not a request. That's bait. Because whether you say yes or no, they can twist it both ways. Yes means permission. No can sound like, "I have nothing to hide." Either way, they'll spin it. Here's what's happening psychologically. They use conversational rhythm to bypass logic. It's called compliance framing. They stack questions so fast you answer automatically. they're not testing your honesty. They're testing your submission reflex. That's why the correct answer isn't yes or no. It's a sentence that breaks their frame. I do not consent to any search. Crystal clear. Unspinnable. Once that line is on camera, it becomes legal concrete. If they get angry, good. That means you cut off their trick. If they threaten to get a warrant, fine, let them. Because if they could, they wouldn't ask. Remember this. Consent erases your rights. Once you give it, you can't take it back. But if all that fails, they'll call in the final trap. The one that smells your fear, literally. A dog that can decide your guilt with one bark. Welcome to Trick 5. The officer steps back. He smirks. Fine, you don't want to search? I'll just call in a K9 unit. And just like that, your 5-minute stop turns into a 45-minute trap. Because once the dog arrives, everything changes. Here's the dirty secret. Most K9 alerts are subjective. That means if the officer believes the dog signaled, it's legally valid. Even if the dog didn't move at all, they know it. The courts know it. But you're standing on the roadside, powerless, watching a dog circle your car like it already knows you're guilty. And the longer you wait, the guiltier you look. Legally, cops can't hold you longer than the time it takes to issue a citation. But psychologically, they'll stall. They'll wait for the dog, check a detail, confirm your plate. Every minute is pressure, a test of patience. Because if you lose it, they win. The real trick isn't the dog, it's time. The longer they keep you talking, waiting, reacting, the more evidence they build without lifting a finger. Your breathing, tone, posture, all recorded, all analyzed. You think you're in a traffic stop, but you're actually in an interrogation chamber with open doors. Every routine stop is a psychological experiment, and you're the subject. From small talk to silence, from movement to consent, every word you say is data. Every pause is leverage. Every reaction is a breadcrumb leading to your own undoing. And the truth is brutal. The police don't need to lie. They just need you to trust them. Stay silent, stay calm, stay smart. Because in the world of the police trap, even innocence can be used as evidence. Next, I'll expose 3 interrogation tricks that make innocent people confess on camera. You won't believe how fast your brain can betray you.